this shit going. Okay, give me a momento. VStream is, BC Face is fighting me, so I had to restart it. But hello, people, it's your boy Dark. We are alive, we are here. And we have survived the initial day of reckoning in the United States. Oh, man. Alright, so wait for the stupid thing to work. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Ah, my back. Alright, let's post this shit out. We got the word going on. Jesus Christ. Okay. Now we sent that out. We did the thing. Okay. We're alive. We're awake. And let me just see. Alright. So we're here again with some more Fate Go. We're doing the Traum Singularity again. We're going to be working on... what time? Yeah, about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours if I can stretch it, but... that's about all I can do. Then I gotta do some stuff. But it's all good. How we doing? What's up, Goblin Slayer? How you be? Everything fun on your end? You having good time? As I introduce the booty right now. We're continuing the culture in the lower left corner with Azure Lane. Because right now, the hidden mechanic, bouncing booty on this one. You gotta hold down the mouse though for that shit, but we got some Nike crap there. I'm doing pretty well overall. I'm being very entertained by what I'm seeing on my feeds. The copium is real. Is it? Alright, might be just let's see. Try to move the mic a little closer to my mouth. See if that helps. And also, I think the thing's delayed as usual. That better? Or is it still low for you? Let me switch to the one. So we gotta have good culture going on right now. There we go. There's the booty bitches. Alright. That's good, man. That's good. Let's see. So we left off on 6. Alright, let's see what the hell going on now with this singularity. Last time, I think I'm still in Mordor. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Let me lower this. Just so we can hear the other shit. And then let me raise this. My name? Oh yeah, right. Last we left off, I'm in prison in Mordor, and we met a servant who's claiming to be one of the weakest motherfuckers ever. I'm gonna laugh if it's Angry Mango. Oh, that reminds me, Goblin Slayer, since you said you started this game, what was your first 5-star servant? Who did you get? Because I could tell you if you lucked out or not. My name? What should I say? I hate to get your hopes up only to let you down. Why would I get my hopes up? I'm in prison. You want me to help you get out of here, right? I won't press you to do anything you're on. Berserker and Rider, I don't remember the rest. Berserker as in Hercules? Because you know how many Berserkers are in this fucking game. If you got Hercules, that's actually a pretty good draw. Because Hercules, especially when you get, like, his Max Bond CE thing, he's really fucking good at survivor bullshit. Medusa's pretty good too, especially for early game. So Hercules. Okay. That's actually a good draw. Even though he's a 4-star. Hercules is a good draw. Wow, really? I'm impressed. You're like a real big shot, huh? I'm glad to hear that, because there's really nothing I could do. My skills, my noble phantasm, swordsmanship, magecraft, all sealed away. You okay? That sounds pretty rough. I guess I'm technically doing alright, but... Well, you know how there's some noble phantasms that involve blowing yourself up? That's, basically me right now. I could probably do something about the situation if I unleash my power all at once. But my intuition's telling me now's not the time to pull that trigger. Well, in the meantime, could you tell me your name? Huh? You mean I haven't yet? Oh man, I haven't. I still don't know yours either. Yeah, we've been talking the whole day and I didn't even realize we're technically strangers. And that happens sometimes, man. I don't know people's names and I can get into pretty good conversations with them. Wait, it has been an entire day. Hey, are you okay? Aren't you hungry? No, wait. You need water. Yeah, I need water more than food right now, because water I can die of in like 3 days, but food I can last a bit if I need. I think I might be in worse shape than I thought. Ah, crap, you're not kidding. Oh, it actually shows the fucking background fading, too. That's interesting. Nice little detail. Hey! Guard! Anyone! This guy needs help! Can't last much longer. What a pussy to pass out from hunger in a day. Ouch. Well, that was because we got captured by basically Mordor in the last thing. We got captured by the servant faction that is residing in Mordor. And they threw me in jail. Before me, I saw a vast wasteland of endless light. Every trace of humanity has been erased. We no longer had any hope for survival, let alone of turning the tide. Nothing we tried had even the slightest effect. In this wasteland, I searched through old records like a raccoon pawing through garbage. I managed to find an older motorcycle with barely enough fuel for a one-way trip and begin riding across the blinding white wasteland. Wait, is this that guy from the fucking, the preview with Atlantis or whatever the fuck that was? Are we going back to this man? Are we gonna see the alien that shot him? Because this man, if this is the same man, he rode to Area 51, entered the building, and then got fucking shot by an alien. I kid you not, that actually fucking happened in this. And everyone's like, what? It's just, nothing about this makes sense. There's so many unanswered questions. If I'm gonna die, I at least want some answers. So am I dreaming about the man who got... I don't know how I'm dreaming about the man who got shot by the alien, but I'm apparently dreaming about the man who got shot by the alien. Was that a servant's dream? Like, Nani? Oh, are you awake now? Are you okay? Can you get some water down? Oh, Salome's here. Thank you. Who are you? Oh, it's Salome. Okay, I should do the one. Oh, my. You want to know that badly? Still, you're right. I should properly introduce myself. I'm Salome, daughter of Herodas. Nice to meet you, Master of Chaldea. Now, if you know anything about the Bible or any of that shit, this is the crazy bitch who decapitated John the Baptist. And, like, made out with his decapitated head. And then she immediately got executed after that because her father or whatever was like, fuck that shit, she crazy. You must be hungry, right? Well, there's fruit, if you like that. We have apples, oranges, and plenty of others, too. I really like oranges myself. Why don't we have them? Well, we didn't have them when I was alive, but they're great. They remind me of the sun. Oh, good. I'm glad you like them. But this still isn't enough, is it? You probably want meat and fish and bread and stuff too, don't you? I'll bring you some later, if you do something for me. I gotta do the feminine voice when I voice girl characters. I'm a voice actor, man. I gotta at least try. Is that okay? As long as it's something I can do. Oh yes, of course. That's totally fine with me. Okay, so, I want you to tell me about yourself. Because, you see, every servant here is the same. They're always fighting and killing and fighting and killing. And when they're not doing that, they're winning and losing too. I guess they also come from stories and legends, as people who forged their own path through their times. Oh yes, they're all really wonderful people. They're all super amazing too. It's no wonder each of them made history. It's a shame there aren't many like Jonah. I think that's like the Middle Eastern version of his name. It's John the Baptist, but it's like Jonka or some I don't know how to pronunciate it in Arabic anyway. But they're all still but they're still all heroes. Maybe there are a lot of heroes like John in the reinstatement realm. Chastite, noble, and holy. Oh, but I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry. You're not like them, are you? You're not a hero. You're not a servant. Really, you don't seem amazing at all. Bitch, I take a fucking offense to that. My name is Markipliers. There you go. How you doing, buddy? You came just in time to witness the crazy bitch who killed John the Baptist talking to me in a casual way while in a fucking basically stripper outfit. So please, tell me about yourself? Please? I just want to hear about you. I don't care what. You really don't care what? I really don't. Even if it's boring, I don't mind. I won't cut your head off or anything, okay? You know, it's kind of amusing because how Salome is treated as a servant. What are you doing? Welcome to fate, bitch. No, I'm kidding. This ain't nothing though compared to some of the shit I have. I actually make hentai. What's this lady on? She's kind of crazy. But most berserkers are batshit crazy. But the way Salome works is she's normal, relatively speaking, for a bit. But the more, like, you bond with her, the more she sees you as John the Baptist, and she will try to kill you. So Salome is like the personification of the body says yes, but the mind says fuck no. Well, in that case... And then proceed to time skip as we converse. Oh my. That was fascinating. I had no idea something like that happened in America. Lord Edison sounds wonderful. Oh, we talked to her about the American singularity. Yeah. Like I said, she's normal, and I will admit she is hot, but she is fucking insane when you bond with her. Now... Oh, you're talking about my boot. Yeah, that's Azure Lane, man, or as I jokingly call it. What is your fetish simulator? I had a little hope for the berserkers. Most of them are insane. Not all of them, but most of them. There's a few that are surprisingly tame. Like Vlad the Third, for example. Unless you talk about vampires. Then he'll try to fucking kill you. But he's one of the more civil ones. Mama Raiko, kind of. There's a number of them in between here and there that are pretty chill, but rule of thumb, most berserkers are kind of batshit crazy. Most of them. Oh, okay, so we literally just talked about the 7 singularities to her. Okay. Lord Jekyll of England sounds adorable, too. Still, neither of them seem very... Jonna-ish. Hey, you there, the servant! Yes? What is it? Weren't you supposed to be getting him something to eat? That master, I mean. Oh, you're right. I am, aren't I? Hang on, I'll be right back. Let's see, I need meat, fish, bread... Hey, you sure you okay? What, you mean with Salome? Or Salome? I don't know if the E is silent, I don't remember. Yeah, her. I mean, you know what she is, right? All we need is body and blood of Christ. No, we need booty bitches and waifu because the majority of women suck in real life. At least all the ones I've met, and I've been alive for 3,000 years. I've given up on relationships at this point, but casual sex is A-okay. She's a berserker, an innocently cruel girl who wanted John the Baptist's head. She's like a walking disaster in servant form. She might decide to kill you at any moment. That's nothing I'm not used to. Retake Jerusalem. Well, depending on how the conflict in the Middle East goes right now, that might solve itself. Bad joke, but still. Don't that scare you? Not really. Besides, there's no reason she'd want my head. Yeah? Well, I guess that's one way to approach things. Whatever. You know, you're pretty awesome. You think so? I wonder if this is gonna be, who I think it is. I'm gonna laugh if it's one of two people, but I wonder if this is who I think it is. Yeah, I do. Sorry if you don't agree. Was that Salome? No, it's not. Ah, damn. Listen, Chaldean, don't worry about looking bad here. Just, whatever you do, don't fight back. Ah, Mr. Yellow Turban is here. There you are. Been a while, hasn't it? Anyway, it's time for your torture. Who's my favorite servant? Depends. Are we talking about design, or are we talking about personality, or are we talking about gameplay? Because I kind of dim it down to subcategories. You have to torture me to execute me. If you were going to execute someone, wouldn't you want to find out useful things they know first? Hey, you sure this is a good idea? Sure seems like a terrible one to me. Who said that? Oh, it's you. Does that mean you're willing to be tortured in his place? If it'll help, gladly. My, not even a moment's hesitation. I'm afraid that would take all the fun out of it, though. Besides, I have my own thoughts on humanity. See, they really mess with this man's personality. I know Chinese history, at least in certain periods, and Romance of the Three Kingdoms, one of the ones I'm pretty confident in. And, they really did this man dirty. He's not like this schemer man. He's supposed to be religious as fuck. Hey, what's up, Odd Attack? Personality? The one we call Castoria, then, if we're talking about personality. She's fun. I'll show her to you later. Probably after I'm done with this, dialogue. But personality, right now, probably Castoria. Now, there's a few others that are pretty fun, too, but... You don't mind indulging an old man in his unscrupulous hobbies, do you? Though I'm afraid your answer will change nothing. Though Emperor Quinn probably is another one I like personality-wise. Oh, Salome's back. Stop that, Grandfather Zhangzhui. You can't torture him, okay? No way, no how. Look, the crazy bitch is sticking up for me. Salome, what are you doing here? I'm bringing him food. I just know he still has so many wonderful stories to share. But he won't be able to tell me any if you torture and break him. Yeah. Oh, okay, and she just killed the torturers. just was like, I like this man. He tells me stories, casually kills her allies. Yep. Berserker's alright. At least she's useful. Yeah, like I said. Well, now. You don't have to torture him, right, Gramps? Oh, alright. This is one wonderful story for you. Picks up 12 gauge. Yeah, good luck using that on a servant. These fuckers are basically the equivalent of ballistic missiles. Besides, Anyway, how you doing, Undetect? I don't know if you heard my response before or not, but I noticed you. I see you around. Besides, Grimhild seems to have a soft spot for you. This at least makes a good excuse. Sorry for scaring you, young man. Doing okay, thanks. Alright, good. That's good. If you start feeling sick, try dissolving this charm into water and drinking it. Well, see you later. I don't know, the man who just tried to torture me gave me a charm and being like, crush this to get water. I don't know about that. Oh, right, I almost forgot to tidy up. Oh my, you even cleaned up after me, Gramps? Thank you so much. Who would know that Taoist magic would also include self-cleaning abilities? But seriously though, that man should be a lot more religious. The way he is in history, he should be a lot more religious zealot. Going on about people's suffrages and how the will of heaven dictates the people should rise up and manifest destiny their own asses and shit like that. They really did his personality wrong in here. The design is fine, though. But they really did his personality wrong in comparison to history. Are you okay? Did you lose your appetite? Nope, I sure did it. Food made me... Oh. Oh, wow. How... voracious. How voracious. It's been a while. I haven't seen that word in my life. I might have pronunciated it wrong. That's wonderful. Make sure you eat up so you have plenty of energy, okay? You know, I'm not especially hungry myself, but I can't hear, but I can't help but overhear what sounds like delicious, what like blah 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 blah. But overhear what sounds like a delicious meal, goddamn mouth. Anyway. Hey, what are you eating? Meat, fish, and bread! I don't suppose you could be a little more specific, could you? Let's see, I think the meat is called roast beef. Roast beef is pretty nice. The fish was caught at a lake. I don't know what it's called. I heard it was yummy, though, so it's probably fine. Probably. And I chose a bread that wasn't too hard, but aside from that... Got it, thanks, lady. Puffer yeah, right? You're the captured servant, huh? I can only hear your voice, but you seem very heroic. You can tell that from my voice. I wonder if this is Charlemagne. Honestly, I'm debating on if this is Charlemagne in the prison with us. I would laugh if it's Angry Mango, but I think it's Charlemagne. More or less. I bet you're going to be an amazing hero one day. Are you an incredible adventurer or something? Yep, it's going to be Charlemagne. Yeah, you're kind of right and kind of not. Is on to something. Besides, as you can see, I've been stuck in here watching the days go by ever since you guys caught me. Is that what you think? Are you sure you can't just leave whenever you wanted? I don't know. I guess it's technically possible, sure. But if I did, then it'd all be over. I'm curious to know more about you, too. But right now, Dark is more important. You damn right I am. Crazy hot lady. Important? Valuable? No, neither of those sound right. Anyway, would you tell me more stories, Dark? You can keep eating, of course. No point worrying about manners or etiquette here. So do I tell her about the other Lost Belts or the Presto Singularito? And that's why Uruk was so tough. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. That was wonderful. Just absolutely wonderful. You lived a very different life a long time ago, huh? Yeah, I don't know. It's only been, what, like a year? Maybe? Actually, it might be 2 years at this point in the timeline. I don't know. I don't think us servants can really enjoy meals properly since we don't actually get hungry. But that Urk food you mentioned has my mouth watering just thinking about it. Oh wait, we're talking about the Babylon singularity. Okay, at least I think. In fact, for the first time in forever, I think I might actually feel like eating something myself. Oh, sorry, I already ate it all. Oh my. I don't know what that was. That was a sneeze. That's fine. It's perfectly alright. Excited to see where this will go. I'm happy you ate so much. I'll bring you more food tomorrow. Well, I know I'm not getting laid because they've permanently scripted the main character as a beta male bitch, and I hate it because I would have had sex at least 20 fucking times by now if it was me. When I do, let's eat together, okay? Hey, any chance I could get in on this meal action? Nope. You stay put, Mr. Hero. Oh, damn, she's like, no. Ah, fine, whatever. Are you sure you can't let him join us? I'm sure. Just cutesy way of saying it. I'm sure. Alright, I better get going. See you tomorrow, Dark. See you tomorrow, Salome. Or Salome. Again, I don't know if the E is silent. Bye. Well, that was nice. Nice job. I'm sure that meal helped. But are you doing okay beyond that? Yep. I see. You know, I'm pretty sure humans are supposed to eat 3 meals a day, right? It's yes and no. Looks like Salome forgot that bit. That's okay, I can hold out till tomorrow. Probably. Yeah, plus you still got water. Yeah, that's the important bit. Food is whatever. The water you definitely need. By the way, just to make sure, do you know Salome's story? I don't know. Do we want the lore on Salome? Actually, you know what? I'm curious to see how they interpreted her story in here. Because I know she killed John the Baptist. Yeah, for the context. Well, want me to go over it real quick then? Sure, why not? It's interesting that they let you choose if you're just like, I don't know a fucking thing about her. Alright. That said, everything I know about her secondhand, but hey, it's at least better than nothing. Salome's the adopted daughter of King Herod Antipas. She's a princess, basically. One day she fed hell over heels for a prophet named Jonah, or John the Baptist, depending on who you ask. If she'd just fallen for the guy, that'd be one thing. No one would have blamed her for that. If it ended happily with them getting married, or tragically with rejection, it would have been pretty unremarkable. Instead, Salome wanted John's severed head on a platter. Nothing else would satisfy her. I guess it was some kind of weird fetish or something. Or maybe her love was so overwhelmingly strong it compelled her to keep him forever as her own. I wasn't there, so I can't really say. But either way, she kept begging King Harold for his head, and eventually he agreed. There's a difference between the interpretation. The legend says that was what happened. The history said differently, but she still had a major part either way. And so, John's head was cut off and presented to Salome as a gift. Eventually, Salome herself came to be executed too. Not eventually, literally immediately after, she started fucking making out with the head, and the king was like, oh, fuck that. Anyway, that's the long and short of it. Maybe so, but... Huh? Today, Salome saved me from torture. Good point! Whatever she may have done in the past, she did save you today. You think it'd be smart to keep her past in mind when dealing with her, though. I mean, I still think, yeah. Feelings can be many, many things, but predictable isn't typically one of them. Sometimes they can be so intense that they even make you ruin something you care for deeply. You would know about that, wouldn't you, Charlemagne? Anyway, now that you're all fed and hydrated, the only thing left to do for the day is go to sleep. Hang on, there's something else I need to do first. Huh? Oh, right, my name. Sorry about that. With everything that's happening, I guess it just slipped my mind. Okay. Let me finally introduce myself then. I'm Seton. Seton, as in the author of Wild Animals I've Known? Yeah! That's me! Yeah, totally fucking fake. This is probably Charlemagne the Great, but like younger Charlemagne. Did you ever fight when you were alive? Sure I did. I fought, dung beetles and stuff. Yeah. That wasn't Satan, that was Farbe. Or Frebe, whatever the fuck is pronounced as. Bah! Details. Fucking Charlemagne. Anyway, once again, I'm glad to have met you, Dark. Fucking Charlemagne. Meanwhile, in the throne of Mordor, where Kriemhild has soul edge. Literally, when I saw her design, I'm like, holy shit, she has soul edge. Salome's taken a liking to that human. I believe so. She brought him the meal I forgot to prepare for him. Forgot. And now he's seemingly all she can talk about. Well, that's fine. That she's taken a liking to him only makes his death that much more likely. You're talking about the Jonah incident from when she was alive? No, I'm talking about the servant who's materialized right now. The thing about Salome, Zhang Jie, is that everyone she cares for eventually starts looking like John the Baptist to her. She starts to believe they're having a lonely conversation, even if they're talking past each other. She might not see him as Jonah right now, but it's only a matter of time. And when she does, she won't be able to hold herself back. Does that mean we can leave her to her own devices, then? Oh, I think it would still be prudent to have a servant or two stand guard. But when she inevitably starts to believe he is Jonah, it'll be the end of him. Let's cast that aside, though, Zhang Jue. What about the other matter we discussed? Follow me and I'll show you. Oh, what the fuck is this? Is that Ash? Very good. Will it be ready? Will it be ready for the final battle? Of course. Then we just have to wait and see if that battle does in fact take place on the day you predicted. That's what my fortune said, and it hasn't steered me wrong yet. Well, you're not the only one. Most of the servants with prognostication skills have said the same thing. Probably said that wrong, but whatever. I suppose that's just how predicting the future works. Indeed. Oh, right. I want you to take care of this. Written orders? Caster class, Lord Zhang Jue. What is it? Can't you say I'm busy reading? I find it hard to believe that you-know-who truly understands how incredible this research is. True, she probably doesn't. No. He is far beyond any normal servant's capabilities. This could affect the entire universe. And? Why are you telling me this? I think you should overthrow you-know-who and take the throne for yourself. Oh, do you now? That's quite an entertaining idea. So you want me to use our research to rebel against her? They're already rebelling against proper human history. What's one more rebellion on top of that? A fair point. You once served the nation that the Liu family established in Ba Shu, yes? Oh, another Romance of the Three Kingdoms guy, huh? I'm told you also practiced sorcery in secret before proudly unveiling it to the world. I did, sir. Then I have just one question for you. What do you think of Queen Kriemhild? No, wait, let me clarify. Do you accept her as our rightful leader? Or, failing that, do you recognize her power? No, sir. I don't think she's proven herself in either regard. I see. Then I have no use for you. Die, bitch. But why? I don't care whether you're willing to follow her leadership or not. As heroes, you're all egotistical to varying degrees. But what I cannot abide is failure to recognize her power. It tells me you're too much of a fool to accurately gauge another's ability. You may be dying, but listen carefully, Caster. Kriemhild is, bluntly, a monster. Recall what happened after her lover was killed. Her desire for revenge alone led her to seduce the king of a foreign land, muster troops, and instigate a major rebellion. She even trampled her own brother in pursuit of her vengeance. She used a demonic blade she never should have been able to wield to behead her enemy. Yes, she may have been killed shortly thereafter in punishment for her own actions. No hard feelings, huh? Pretty much. But I suspect she only allowed that to happen because she didn't care about what happened to her after she took her revenge. Whether she lived or died doesn't matter to her as long as she killed the one she loathed. She is a berserker, to be sure, but one blessed with intellect and cunning. To be honest, she should be an Avenger rather than a berserker, but that's just because it's the writer's fault for fucking up Siegfried a little bit and changing his story. How do you fail to see that? Why can't you understand? She's been aware of your desire to rebel against her for some time now. She even told me to dispose of you in the written order she gave me shortly before you showed up. Oh, look. Kriemhild had one of those all according to plan moments. That can't be. Why do you think she wouldn't catch on? It would have been one thing if you kept your thoughts to yourself, but the moment you began preparing, you failed. And despite your preparations, you had no contingency plan. You could have contacted like-minded comrades. You could have planned an escape in case things went wrong. You could have negotiated for either of the other realms to take you and your fellow rebels in, but you didn't do any of those things, did you? You underestimated the Queen when you should have been afraid of her. No one in their right mind would aid such a rebellion. No one in their right mind, but I mean, we are in a realm that is run on pure anger. So the point is kind of moot. That's only a minute, I might as well. When your entire faction is fighting because you're angry. I don't think rational thought is a priority here. Good grief. Tell me, everyone. Do I really seem that untrustworthy? Do I just come across as a skeeving old man who will betray his queen the first chance he gets? Trying to be Eisen, right? Well, yes, absolutely. I'm honestly amazed you haven't betrayed her yet. Sir, I still can't believe you haven't betrayed her either, sir! Do you think old men are all alike or something? Well, no matter. Alright, let's take this thing for its 28th test drive, shall we? Someone trying to be Eisen, exactly. Exactly. But again, they really did him wrong. He shouldn't be a schemer like this. He should be completely different than what he is. Oh, look at that. I got 2 friend requests. Alright, well, might as well see. It's newbies. I'll accept yours for now. And let's see. Anyone who... No, we don't want level. We want login. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, you've been gone for fucking 2 months. Same with you, you're fucking gone. You've been gone for a month. 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 Okay. Except you. You get to stay because your fucking Jaltir is broken as fuck. And also, I know the guy, but anyway. Before we continue with this particular singularity, first let me set up my booty again. There we go. Now then. Let me show you... Nope, not Morgan, though she's hot. What one was it? Or maybe I did click the right one. I'm used to that. Anyway. I did click the right one. Anyway. So this is Castoria. This is Arthur / Saber from a different universe, where she becomes a wizard fairy thing. When you eventually get to the Lost Belts, you'll understand, Goblin. But personality-wise, I think I like her pretty well. She's pretty funny. Though Emperor Quinn here is pretty fucking cool too, when it comes to personalities. And this is also him from a different universe, because Lost Belts are just like that. Okay, let's see. Am I fighting? I'm fighting a little bit. Oh, looks like I'm getting into the fight right away. It's support only, maybe? Okay. Is this gonna be Holmes again? Am I fighting strictly with Holmes? And we're using, Kodak. Yep. It's Holmes again. There's something I'd like to ask you, Terror Defense. She is very wonderful to use if you have an arts team. And she will literally fuck things up pretty well if you have an arts team. And she has this ability that, I mean, her Noble Phantasm, like, prevents damage, period, regardless of shenanigan bullshit. No, she can be pretty broken if you know how to use her. But that's the thing, you need to know how to use her. But if you set her up on, like, with an arts team, she will fucking do amazing. Just because of the whole NP battery spamming you can do thanks to her skills, and her NP allowing you to basically survive in situations that'll be pretty fucked sometimes. Let me remind myself. Like I said, very useful in a number of circumstances. This category. Alright, Holmes, keep fucking them up. Too bad I can't use my Holmes and get some Bond shit, but it is what it is. Aha! The stun timed in excellently. We're gonna hit you with more defense down. 'Cause fuck you, that's why. Yeah, I'm saying about the party formation and stuff, cause each servant has like specialties when it comes to the cards you use. Some favor Berserk, some favor Buster, some favor Arts, some favor Quick. If you put Castoria in an Arts team, she will do very well. Though, if you level up her skills, she can do pretty well in a lot of different combinations. But I'm just saying, in general, you put her in an arts team, she does very fucking well because she's an arts favor too, and her, like one of her skills favors arts. So I know what you know. I can know what you know. I can know what you're trying to hide. And while we're on the subject, I can even know what you've unconsciously forgotten. Fucking Holmes with the psychological warfare right now. Do we understand each other? Yes. Did he just brainwash that guy? Psychological warfare, let's go. That gives us the general coordinates for both the Revenge Realm and the Reinstatement Realm. By extension, we now know where the Righteous Realm might as well be, at least roughly. Mordor's up top, religious people on the right, and whatever Charlemagne's people are on the left, which is probably French. Because Franks. Here, this place, right? Here. This place, right in the middle of the singularity. Heading north from here will take us to the Revenge Realm, and east to the Reinstatement Realm, which must mean the Righteous Realm is in the southwest. According to that archer, the other two realms have been sending in tons of scouts, but they're no closer to learning anything about the Righteous Realm's capital. Indeed, it seems the Righteous Realm has put up all manner of bounded fields to bolster its already considerable natural defenses. So, how do we get past all that without a caster? Oh, I have an idea or two. But first, let me ask you something, Kodik. Huh? How do you feel about rock climbing? I feel like I really don't love where this is going. Oh, you'll be fine, Kodik. You've always said you're like a rock. You like rock, haven't you? Those are two different things, fucking Gordoff. The music, you moron. What the hell kind of pathetic dad joke was that? Gordoff is sad. He's taking an emotional blow from that. half laughing, half coughing that bit. Anyway. Kodik? Our new director is very sensitive to remarks about his age and parental temperament that he should be fucking director. I still say you look way younger if you just shaved your mustache. There you go, Da Vinci being like, I still say you'd look way younger if you just shaved your mustache off. And I still say no! Okay, I'm sorry. That's the spirit. Damn, if only we had tools with us or something. Holmes, have you got a knife you can lend me? I do indeed. Okay, we need a way to keep warm and rock climbing equipment. I'll start by changing this into an ice axe. Okay, that should do it. I dare say Doc can learn a thing. Could stand to learn some survival magecraft as well. I expect he would be delighted. Well, I suppose asking you to share your magecraft secrets would be too much. What, these? These are just cheap tricks. Hell, if you want me to teach them to him, I'll write them all down in a how-to guide for him. Excellent. Now, let's be on our way. Given the singularities of our area, I expect we can reach the capital within 2 days. From there, it'll simply be up to us to convince them that it is in their interest to rescue Mr. Doc. Come, let's hurry. Yep. Okay, well that was a shorter one. And more crap, yay! Meanwhile, back in Mordor, also let me just do that quick. Damn, that is a long one. I don't want your head. Oh, it's the Salome. Ah, it's the Salome bit. Alright, we'll do bits of it. I doubt I'm gonna be able to get through the entire section because this is a big one. The Lost Belt 6 fucking long ones have come back to haunt us. And now that I remember, honestly, Goblin Slayer, since you're new in this game, it's still really too early to really worry about, party formations until you summon quite a bit more servants than you have. Some people do functionality. Me, most of my teams are just themes. For one reason or another. I only got 2 ones that I regularly use, though. Which would be, actually, no, more like 3 at this rate. This one that I kind of occasionally keep forgetting, but only the first 3 matter. This one's more of my event shit, and tends to be Lost Belt team, but I change this constantly. And then this is just my plow through everything for materials. Triple Berserker. Blast everything, go pew pew. People in the back don't matter. All they're there is to hold on to Cs to give me bonus shit. So like I said, it really just is too soon to worry about what party you should set up until you get a lot more servants. And then you're like, I mean, you can play around with things. There's a lot that you can do. But it's basically just what works functionality-wise for you. I don't follow the meta at all. I blunt force my way through it, and it works in fucking spades. Lady with the thing in her eyes. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I gotta send some of that. Are you talking about Medusa? Is this who you have? Are you talking about Medusa? What should I focus on right now? Early game, play around with the servants you have. Do the friends, the friend point servant summon stuff. It helps. Level up your people. And when you occasionally get more fucking star quirks, you know, roll for some good. You can roll for banners. Certain banners matter. Like, for example, Morgan here, very fucking good. If you had quite a few star quirks to roll, she's a good one to get. Same with Francis Drake here, who may not actually be Francis Drake, but we're kind of just rolling with it. She's a very good servant to have, too. But early game, level up your guys. It's gonna help in the long run. Play around with the servants you have, see who works, who doesn't. Hercules, though, you definitely want to level him up. He works very well. He is very good constantly throughout the entire fucking game. He will help you when it comes to survivor bullshit. Especially when you get his CE, which gives him, like, basically 5 lives. It used to be 12, but we can't have nice things. And then kind of just going from there. You're still early, like I said. You don't really need to worry about fucking really grinding in order to beat the game until you get to at least Camelot when it comes to the singularities, which is like number 6. America is a maybe, but you got a lot of room to play around with, see what works, what doesn't, gradually build up your people. And then you'll see if you need to use a lot more effort in your bullshit or not. But this friend point summon thing, definitely summon this. This is free shit. You get nice things. You get these free embers, which really help level up your things. You get a good number of servants, some of which are very fucking good. Ku Cullen is excellent for survival bullshit. Bullshit assassin here, pretty good. The puppy dog of the round table over there, very good. Cardio over here can be pretty good in spots too. Don't let the whole 1-star through 5-star bullshit determine if you use a servant or not, because almost every servant in this game has a use. Almost every servant in this game is good. The only servant that, and I've played all of them, the only servant that I've used and can't fucking do anything good with is fucking Jekyll and Hyde here. They ruined this man so fucking badly. He is the only servant that I have used that I'm like, yeah, this guy sucks. And I leveled up and used every fucking one so far that I have. But I can tell you, even the weakest servants can be pretty useful. Mr. I've invented sonic speed to kill swallows here can fuck people up. So, like I said, don't be afraid to play around and experiment a little bit, see who works, who doesn't, but Hercules is definitely a good investment. Hands down. Hands down. Especially when he gets his fucking snow castle thingy because you've used him so much. But if you have any questions on any servants you have on how they work and how they don't, feel free to ask me, because like I said, I've used all of them. And I can tell you which servants can be pretty fucking devastating and which ones are like, yeah, you can use it, but you're gonna need some work. Alright, let us begin with Section 7. I don't want your head. Gonna give this 30 minutes and then we'll call it. I'm definitely probably not going to... I changed my lipstick to something a little less vibrant. Is this Salome? I'm guessing this is Salome. Of course his stock is rising. Yeah, no problem, man. Yeah, okay. I also changed my outfit from its usually flashy red to a more mature black. Yep, this is Salome. Her other ascension form. I know these changes won't make a huge difference. I just want to make sure he notices me. And of course, I can't forget the all-important meal. I'm just a dancer, though. I never had to cook anything before. So I'm unfortunately forced to rely on others for that. Still, the head servant chief was nice enough to suggest I at least try cutting some fruit. So I decided to try cutting an apple. Oh wow, this is so simple. First you peel the skin, then you chop it up into pieces, and voila, it's done. Well, the peeling skin is optional, but I know Japan loves to do that, so... Also, I love the fact that when covering Salome's backstory in Fate here, we've conveniently left out the fact that the king slash stepfather of hers had a little striptease performed by Salome. He purposely ordered it. And she's like, okay, and then she did like a striptease. And then the same fucking guy basically orders her execution because she's making out with a fucking head. Fucked up family, I tell you. Granted, it's the stepdaughter, but still. Well, what do you know? That was easy. And also notice her hair's longer now. But then the chief servant took one look at the apple and sighed. What's her problem? Can't she see how good it looks? Yeah, you kinda have problems there. Anyway, I loaded up my apple and tons of other food onto a plate and hurried off to the dungeon, humming to myself. If this is Salome's first attempt at peeling and cutting an apple. It half looks like a potato. That was when I saw something shocking. The cell was packed full of other servants, all surrounding that frail-looking boy. I saw red. Rage boiled through me with such intensity that I nearly dropped the plate. Oh god, she's jealous. What do they think they're doing to him? I'm afraid you'll get the same treatment. Don't they know that's my precious censored word? Oh, we're talking about Bartholomew. Oh god. It was a sad day for the lover of hidden eyes, which is to say Bartholomew. What a sad yet inspiring story. Oh, look at that. I've become the resident storyteller. I'm spending tales, sending tales about Bartholomew, the gentleman pirate who in this game they gave him a fetish of if you have your bangs covering your eyes, that's his fetish. I never would have guessed. And here I always thought pirates were nothing but perverts. I never met Bartholomew, but he sounds amazing. I wonder if he's around this singularity somewhere. Berserker laughing. Hey, Berserker! If you don't get it, quit with the dizzying act. You're ruining the show. What, you got a problem with gorillas? Or muscles? Huh? Can't you just talk like a normal person? Quiet, everyone. Okay, I've got one. Tell us about a time when you thought you were a goner. Either whether alive or in death. The master goes first. This is something that happened to me personally. Well, there's this one time that Hercules was chasing my ass. No way! Salome's pissed. Hey, you there. What do you think you're doing? Are you bullying him? Huh, isn't it obvious? We're just talking with him. I think she's gonna kill them all. Why? Why? Well, you see... No, there he is. Hey, wake up. Good morning. Morning. So, Lord Zhang was like, try to get whatever information you can out of him, even if it's not much. So I'm just here on his orders. Got anything you could talk about? That's it? I love how he's honest. I love how Zhang was just like, and he just comes down, he's like, hey, so, like, I was told to get information from you, and, yeah, so you want to talk? Fucking guy. That's it, man. Well, I guess I can think of something. And then more people just show up. Damn, seriously? You're kidding me. Straightforward. I know, and just more people start showing up. No way. How the hell are you even still alive? You know, to be honest, given the majority of the shit that happens in the singularities, let alone the Lost Belts, I question that myself. I got hit with a fucking cannonball in one of them. Somehow. Oh, come on. You gotta be exaggerating. If you have to exaggerate so much to tell, it's not a very good story. What? You're not exaggerating? That all happened? 100% true. And then more people just show up. Whoa! Knight of the Round Table! Whoa! We've just been sharing them all the stories. I'm still not sure how this happened. I guess I kinda got carried away with my storytelling. Well, at least you're not being mistreated, right? Then, I guess... it's okay? Oh, sorry, I didn't realize we were getting in your way. But I'm afraid we can't just up and leave. Me like hanging with you. Oh, come on, you weren't talking like that earlier. Pick a lane. Okay. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Who are you people anyway? Salome is jealous. I'm a rider from Sicily. Oh, are you the same guy that I rode on your chariot? I'm a berserker from Europe. That's way too broad. As for me, I'm an archer from Greece. Atlanta? Oh. No way am I in the same league as her. Artemis herself protects Atlanta. I'm just a lancer who'd rather stay anonymous. Keeping a true name to yourself does make sense. I've been doing my best not to give away any hints. As for me, my true name is... I'm an alchemist. I think you guys might have heard of me. Wouldn't go down that road if I were you. It's a real blow when someone tells you they have no idea who you are. I'm just your average, everyday alchemist. I'm an assassin because of reasons. What are you all still doing here? Can't you just leave already? I'm sorry, but we're here under orders. Why don't we just all eat together? Salome is jealous. Well, if that's what you want. I'm not happy about it, but okay. She is so jealous. She wanted me all to herself. I can't believe you guys have white rice here. Why would we not? We have people from all cultures. Saber from the Far East insisted we grow some. Really? Oh yeah, said he'd commit seppuku if he had to go without white rice. Of course. Lord Genkei kept saying he didn't see what the big deal was, but he grew some anyway. You know, I still don't know where he's growing it. Or if he really is, for that matter. I mean, if he'd grown it normally, would it really have been ready so fast? Magecraft can make something from nothing. I mean, can't make something from nothing. But it can make something worthwhile from something worthless. Equivalent exchange, bitch! So, you think he whipped this rice up with Magecraft, then? Hey, aren't you going to have your dessert? I'm still working on the meat right now. Never mind that now. There's always room for dessert. Here you go. A nice apple. Okay, don't mind if I do. Great. How is it? Really good. Right? Right? Radiating pride. Yeah, it's a great apple. Hey, Chaldean, I know that's sun, but you get 0 points. Why? Again, beta male bitch. All that aside, what happened to this apple? It's still got some peel in its core, and there isn't actually much edible fruit left over. Sure, but I can tell whoever cut this did their very best. This is fucking sparkling now. This is fucking sparkling with pride. Is that how it works? I guess so. She's even blushing. Look at her. Oh god, we're going to die. She's even blushing. Look at that. She's so fucking and we're going to die now because of it. I don't get it. I don't understand. This is all unlike anything I've known. It was neither the dazzling radiance of a holy man, nor the glory of a fearsome warrior. It was just a calm, peaceful, ordinary time. Like basking in a ray of sunshine. I never felt this way during that banquet, but it somehow reminded me of it all the same. Yep, there it is. Jana. I whispered the name under my breath. And the caster realized. Alright, I think we better get going. What's happening today again? We're going scouting in the reinstatement realm. And they're heading out to repair Fort Jovis. Roger that. Okay, Lady Salome, you take it from here, please. I think I have to go too. Grimhild's really strict about work stuff. Okay, see you later then. Yes, of course. Thank you. Thank you. You have to tell me more stories once I get back. Meanwhile, Satan remained carefully out of sight so not to interrupt his fellow prison's fun. Oh wait, he's narrating himself. Meanwhile, Satan remained carefully out of sight so as not to interrupt his fellow prisoner's fun. Pretty considerate of me, right? Don't you think I deserve some praise? Oh, I didn't realize you were staying quiet on purpose. Still calling yourself Satan, huh? Hey, I've already come this far with it. Why stop now? See, basically he just admitted he's faking it. That aside, those 7 servants. Yeah, maybe, just maybe. What am I talking about? Better not tell you yet. I hate to disappoint you if it doesn't pan out. In the meanwhile, I suggest you work out a bit so you can be ready for anything. Push-ups or sit-ups? We'll do push-ups. That's it. You're doing awesome! Meanwhile, I had an entire training regiment from Leonidas, and it didn't fucking work. Oh, hello there, samurai. What's up? How you doing? Meanwhile, back with Holmes. The sky is up. Even though some people think the world's ending because of how today panned out. Well, technically last night, but still. Rock climbing. Phew. Oh, you alright, Kodak? More or less. But damn, this mountain's even steeper than I imagined. Oh, well, welcome back. The world is a giant tinderbox. It's just a question of how fucking warm does it feel in terms of the blaze going off. Too bad steep isn't all it is. Look out, you have flying monsters heading towards you at high speed. Of fucking course we do. Are they wyverns? Are you gonna make the joke? Then, we best hurry. They only need knock us off, and we most assuredly would be the end for all of us. Yeah, I know, but I can only go so damn fast. Then for another to make it shittier. Well, you know what they say, the demon you know. If anything. Then There, I can see a crag. Not as stable footing as I like, but it's far better than a climb. I suspect they'd give up and leave us alone if we can reach the crag and stay there a while. You better be right about this, detective. Gotta reach the crag in the rock. Shit. Alright. The bird monsters won't leave us alone. What is this? Inflict stun. Okay, well he's gotta be fucking killed immediately. Kill this bitch immediately. Oh, it removes buffs. Okay, well it's a good thing I have that. Then I activated the other thing for no fucking reason. But anyway. Okay, so each one. Do the thing, Holmes. Fucking get him. So, for following the pattern, this one's gonna be next. Yep. Hey, man, I gotta show off. Gotta show off the Azure Lane, aka what is your fetish simulator? Medusa? I feel sorry for her, to be honest, because I know her story, and, it's just another proof of,
the Greek gods are assholes. Because she was high and a priest for Athena. And then Poseidon was like, hey, you sexy bitch, have sex with me. And then he's like, and then Medusa's like, no, I swore an oath. And then Poseidon's like, I don't take no for a fucking answer. Chased her all the way to the temple that she worships and is a priest in. Freaking like sexually assaults her in the fucking temple. And then fucking Athena gets pissed that they had sex in the temple and fucking cursed Medusa. I'm like, motherfucker, you should be mad that Poseidon basically fucking, forced himself upon one of your priests. And you punished the priest! I'm like, she's one of the ones that I'm sympathetic for. Wild work. Yeah. Dang, what'd she do wrong? Absolutely nothing. It's just the Greek god deities are assholes. Literally all she did was, no, I don't want to have sex with you, Poseidon. Poseidon said, I don't take no for a fucking answer. And then Athena fucking punishes her for having forced sex in the temple. It's like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, people in this fucking pantheon could go to hell. Because I don't think there's a single deity in the Greek pantheon that hasn't done some fucked up shit, to be completely honest. It's really an absurdity, and it's just like, it's one of the reasons why Greek mythos is really a tragedy. It really is. Exactly. It is exactly that, Samurai. That is exactly what fucking happened. That's why I have sympathy for Medusa, to be honest. She didn't deserve what happened to her. Get out of here! And then die things. Whoa! Nice spell! It was just a Magecraft flash bomb. I didn't actually attack it. Oh! A wise decision. Few attacks are more effective against wild animals than blinding them. Now then, Kodak. I think you better take a few steps back. You're on it today, Holmes. I'm picking up a servant directly above you guys. Whoa. Who the hell is this? They're not just fast, they keep blinking in and out too! Are you sure it's not just some type of bug in the equipment? Is this gonna be Astolfo? Because I know Astolfo's in this realm. You monster birds of a feather really are sticking together, huh? Was that supposed to be some kind of wordplay? I can't have you taking these people and feeding them to your chicks. That's just evil! Yeah, no, Goblin Slayer's on the YouTube side. You don't... Taking over the world. I question it very much, but also hello, James. No, wait, I guess you're not actually being evil if you're acting on instinct, huh? Still, can't let you do it, sorry! After all, those people from... Bardair, what the fuck? Okay. Those people from Bardair are our special guests! I'm sorry, what? It would seem we have nothing to worry about. Apart from him mispronouncing Chaldea, that is. I'll get ready for my noble phantasm! La Blanc Luna! Okay, this is one of two people. This is one of two people. And Suffer, yeah, there you go. He just hit us with it too! I certainly wasn't expecting that. Well, wild animals aren't exactly known for their fondness of loud noises. Makes sense they really run up. Now, if that noble phantasm is what I think it is, yeah, this is Astolfo. Astolfo's gonna show up. Look, samurai, your spirit animal's about to appear. Phew, that takes care of that. Yep, it's Astolfo. Look, it's samurai. Fuck you too, but oh god. Still using the noble phantasm. We can't hear a word you're saying. Can't hear a word he's saying. And now he's way up in my personal space, being all buddy-buddy, and I still can't hear a damn word. Stop! I can't hear you! Just stop! Excuse me. Oh, are you talking to me? Wow, the future is now! The future is now, yes. Yeah, sure it is. Okay, Gordy, he's all yours. Da Vinci's just like, I don't want to deal with this. What? Hey, how did I get pulled into this? Because I was overcome by the terrible feeling that every word I said would go in one ear and out the other. That explains Astolfo pretty well, to be honest. In one ear and out the other. That's Astolfo to a fucking T. What kind of excuse is that? You there. Who are you? I guess you're affiliated with Charles the Great of the Righteous. How the fuck do you not know who Astolfo is? I can't even lie. Yep, see, it just pops up. I'm Astolfo! Just fucking man. Too loud! Wait, Astolfo, is it? I'm like, literally, we had Astolfo in Chaldea many times before. How did we conveniently forget about him? Right. It's the same paladin from the Legend of Charlemagne who went to the moon and back. Astolfo. Literally, we had Astolfo in Chaldea before. How did we forget? Wow. Does that mean I'm famous? He's also well known for being, completely insane, if I recall. Woo! Flashing peace signs. Well, insane in the terms of this man has no rationality at all and just does things on a whim, then yes, you could say Astolfo is insane. There, I can finally hear again. Astolfo the Heroic Spirit. Again, we've had Astolfo in the story before. In one of the Presto Singularitos, they played a big role. How the fuck do we not know who Astolfo is? This is some writing bullshit. Then, when you released your true name earlier, I take it that was the horn you used to chase off the harpies? Yep. It's super handy when you want to get rid of demonic beasts. It could cause some real chaos in an enemy army if I blew it as hard as I could. I mean, I could. Anyway, it's great. Behold Astolfo, the femboy of the fucking 12 paladins, who also has, like, 5 different noble phantasms, if I recall correctly. This man is packing in more ways than one, if you get what I'm saying. I see. As for us, we are... Wait, don't tell me. You guys are with Caldera, right? Huh? That's not right? Then what was it? The moon? We're with Chaldea. I'm Sherlock Holmes. And this young man assisting us is Codex Zumblus, a mage. Nice to meet ya. But I already did the whole greeting thing earlier. Huh? You couldn't hear me? Why not? Oh, right. That was my fault, wasn't it? Damn right it was. Whoops, sorry about that. Still, it beats being bird food, right? Especially since you guys couldn't have lasted more than 3 minutes where you were. So yeah, my bad, but also not my bad. Can those things be both true at the same time? You know what? Let's forget it. Not like I'm gonna have permanent hearing damage, right? Oh, definitely, probably not. Fucking Gestapo. So, it's fine. Sorry. Was that a probably I heard in there? Anywho, thanks for coming, Chaldeans. Fucking Gestapo. For reasons I still don't understand, our righteous realm has been waiting for you. I still have no idea what's going on, but please follow me. At least he's honest. At least he's honest with it. For reasons I have no idea about. And I really don't understand, but come with me, guys. They're really nailing down the airheadedness of Astafo this time. You think we can trust him? If I'm correct, we should be perfectly fine. Apart from 1 or 2 small issues, at least. Oh, but I gotta ask you not to tell the other realms about ours, okay? There'll be tears if you do. Tears? That's it? Whose? Roland's. Should have figured he'd be here too. Of course he is. This is the Charles the Great's realm, you know. Oh, that reminds me. You might see him booming around in the buff every now and then. But don't worry too much, it's just kind of his thing. The man ran around naked one time and Fate Go will never let him live it down. For context, Roland, another knight of the another paladin of Charlemagne's, he got rejected by this woman that he loved crushingly hard. And when she rejected him, he went batshit insane, stripped off all his clothes, ran around the entirety of France, which was bigger than what it is because it also included Germany at the time, and just started randomly thrashing things about, picking up people, using them as clubs to beat the shit out of other people nearby, and doing other crazy berserk rampage shit. This also ties into Astafo, because Astafo learned that when a person loses their sanity, it goes to the moon, so Astafo rode a hippogriff to the fucking moon, recovered Roland's sanity, and also his own, and came back. The Charlemagne mythos is fucking wild. But that was the only time Roland stripped down naked and went fucking crazy. But the writers decided it'd be a funny thing if every time Roland goes out and does something, half the time he's fucking naked. And I'm like, I get it, it's a joke. But like, it's like the man only did it one time and now they're like, streaking is his thing. Got it. Wait, in the buff, like, naked? Why? Huh? You mean you don't know? Dude has some serious issues. Ah, yeah, he fucking does. The man has very hard, rejection issues. Anytime a woman, like, rejects him, it's pretty bad. what's up, Goomba? How you doing? Isn't there like a super famous legend about Roman, you know, like letting it all hang out? Yeah, there is. I know about it too. But why is he still getting naked now? Yeah, that's a good point. It's not great in mixed company, can't argue there. I love that they decided to throw in the point, like, as a jab, where, like, Kotick is like, yeah, I know about it. It happened one time. Why is he still doing it? I guess we could cover him up with seaweed or do that whole pixelated blur thing. Astolfo casually breaking the fourth wall, talking about censorship. This sounds pretty bad. What do we do, Da Vinci? We literally had an entire fucking thing on this too, and it's funny that we just conveniently forgot about it. Of course, Da Vinci would be like that. I don't see a problem here. Naked heroes are beautiful things. People tend to forget he is from the Renaissance period, where making pictures of naked people and sculptures was the fucking thing, man. Also, for the reference, Da Vinci is a man, but just decided to take the form of a woman because reasons. Sometimes it makes sense when you have the gender flip, sometimes it doesn't. But this one is, Da Vinci admitted, yeah, I'm a man, I just decided to be a woman in the personification of paintings I've drawn because I want to represent beauty. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Some of the others don't. But that's fucking funny. Da Vinci's being like, nudity approved. Oh, right, I forgot about Da Vinci's artistic style side. Well, anywho, the more sightly we can make unsightly things, the better. Now let's get going. Alright, might as well. Indeed. By the way, Kotick, if I might say something about Astolfo. Yeah. I didn't expect any of Charlemagne's 12 paladins to be so, cheerful. There are a number of wild legends pertaining to him, but one in particular seems especially relevant right now. Oh, and what's that? It's from a tale known as Orlando Furioso, which is one of the most famous ones that are retaining to the whole Charlemagne legend. It tells of Astolfo traveling to the moon in search of a cure for Roland's madness. In the process, he requires his own lost sanity, only to lose it again upon his returning from the moon. My point is, as a hero, Astolfo is very closely associated with madness. Madness is in loss of rationality. Yeah, I knew that, and I have a really bad feeling about where this is going, so, go on. Of course. Would seem he's ridden off on his own horse and forgotten us entirely. Come, we must catch up! This is my life now. Yep. Yes, it is, Kotick. This is your life now. Kotick coming to terms with the bullshit. I'm taking a picture of that one, actually. This is my life now. Yes, Kotick. Welcome to Caldea. Astolfo's leaving you behind at incredible speed. At least we could still tell which direction he's heading in, but please hurry. And then they're both just running as fast as they can, trying to catch up with the fucking mad lad. That's not the kind of thing I ever expected to hear out of either of them. What, rah? And the Nemo Marines here. This is too good to forget. I'm gonna record this for prosperity. Fucking Nemo Marine. Alright, I feel bad for Kotick. I mean, yes and no. This is kind of shit that's coming in a way, karma for him because of shit he did earlier. You'll understand when you get to the Lost Belts. He's the most normal, I guess, out of the cryptors, but you'll understand when you get to the Lost Belts. You still got a bit, though. You got quite of a way to go. Now that said, I would continue at least a little longer, but I have some things that need doing today. So we will put a pin on this, and assuming I don't sleep in, we'll probably continue this Friday. With this story particularly, and hopefully actually finish this this section. I don't know how many sections there are in this, but I'm banking at least 20. That said, later today, we'll be back with some Starship Trooper Terminus Command, or Terra Command, my bad. And we'll be finishing up that DLC story where you get to play as the police fighting the arachnids. And we'll see how that goes. So that'll be later today. I don't know what time. Probably around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard, so a good few bit from now. And tomorrow will be SWOTOR Day. I don't know if we'll be doing anything in the afternoon, though, because that day is the last day I get paid to traumatize people. As in, I get to go off into the woods for work and go, ooh, ah, ah, torment people with my lightsaber. Either way, this has been fun. Definitely entertaining. I got a long way. Yeah, you got a long way. You got a very long way. But don't worry, you have time. Depending on how you treat things, you'll probably breeze through the first 4 to 5 singularities as long as you level up your servants fine. And then Camelot will be a test. Camelot will be a test. Half the people find it hard, half the people find it easy. Personally, I did a year-long anime training arc in Fate Go, leveling up fucking everyone, like the mad lad I am. And I found it very easy. And then Babylon was kind of a bitch. But that was only because of semantic stuff. But that's usually the make or break thing when you get into the first arc. It's Camelot or Babylon that are going to be hard for you. There's no in between. It's Camelot or Babylon. I might as well use this. So, but like I said, you got time. You can play around with it. Just level up your servants that you use, especially Hercules since you have him, and kind of just go from there. Either way, have fun with that shit. Thanks everyone for coming by, at least watching. I do appreciate it. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever goddamn time zone you guys are in. And we will see you all again next time, whenever the hell I stream. So bye-bye, have a wonderful time. We'll see you later.